Hi, good afternoon. My name is Jerry Jones, and I am President and CEO of Mega International. And we're coming to you live on YouTube.com, Google.com. And I wanted to bring forward this afternoon, this is April the 4th at 12:30 a.m., 12:30 p.m. My company is that we write grants and we set up nonprofits for a lot of the people that are not privy to certain information. Now, the 501, what is the 501c3? A 501c3 is a government document that's given to you through the IRS, and this is what we need to do. We need to get your EIN number, and I would prefer that you get your pen and paper so you can write a lot of this information down. Because with the 501c3, with Taft and all the other stuff that their Social Security educational program that they're cutting, you're going to need to look at the possibility of starting your own business so you can get donations and funds being able to give into your organization. Get your pen and paper, and then I'll give you my website, and I'll also give you my phone number, because it's imperative that you have these documents so that you can be able to do a good job on what you're doing. I've been doing this since 1994. I've been working with a lot of the programs. We had over 17,000 501c3s that we put out there, and we've turned around and raised over $550 million in grants. I was executive vice president for the Department of Defense, and I've been going through a lot of physical programs now, and I'm still hanging in there. But the point of it is, I want to make sure that you are aware that these opportunities are there. You're tax exempt. You do not pay back. You do not pay back any funding at all once you become tax exempt through the IRS. And the IRS will give you a determination letter. Explain that you are tax exempt, and as you're being tax exempt, you can be able to get solutions from funding foundation, corporation, and private individual. I've been doing this for the last 25 or 30 years, and I've worked with Shaquille O'Neal, Senator Diane Watson, and several other people that's been very advantageous for me in my growth and development. And I want to make sure that these people be able to do the same thing. Fundraising.com, MIA fundraising.com. And I want you to be able to go over my website and then get back to me so I can help you to get your nonprofit corporation started so you can start getting donations and monies that you don't pay back. Because a lot of these corporations and funding foundations are in a position where they are saying, I would love to work, but if they don't have their 501c3, I can't help them. And that's what we do. We help you to get your 501c3. We write your grant, and we do the sponsorship letter asking for $75,000 on your behalf. There are no guarantees, but I'm saying, just like the lotto, if you don't go after it, you're not going to be able to be advantageous in getting it. Get back to us at this number, 310-431-4526. My name is Jerry Jones, and I am President and CEO of Mega International. So please get back to me as expeditiously as possible. We're working with all the Forbes magazine, Fortune 500 companies that are up there in Monrovia, Pasadena, and Palos Verdes, and all of them that are giving out funds for that particular fire that we had here in California. So I'm affiliated with Anheuser-Busch, Miller Brewing Company, Procter & Gamble's, Wells Fargo, and numbers of other Basari Series, Board Warner Division, General Motors. It doesn't matter. We have all the Fortune 500 companies that are donating funds 10% of their annual income off to your particular organization. But without the 501c3, they can't do it. And you can never get over $75 in terms of funding if you don't have a 501c3. With the 501c3, you can get unlimited donations that you do not pay back. And all you have to do at the end of the year is do a 990 postcard application letting them know what funds that you did receive. But the 501c3 is given to you based on information you supplied and assuming your operation is as stated. So we need for you to get with us as expeditiously as possible so we can be able to help you obtain funds and also help you to get your 501c3. Because without the 501c3, there's nothing happening. The 501c3 is a document that goes to the IRS, Secretary of State, and the Franchise Tax Board. And all this is mandatory for you to be able to get the type of funds that you're looking for. I've been doing this a long time. I work with Shaquille O'Neal. I work with Senator Diane Watson. I work with the South African. I work with Urban Renewal. And we worked with the Black Farmer Alliance back last year before I got sick. And we were doing as much as we possibly can. But I'm back. I'm back on board. I'm working hard in order to recoup what we lost. And in the meantime, whatever I can do in order to assure you that we will be here for you as expeditiously as possible. So please give us a call at 310-431-4526. And my phone number is what I just gave you. But you can go to my website, which is miafundraising.com, miafundraising.com. And you can go there and you can see our staff. You can see the people that works with me that are part of my organization, and we can take it from there. But right now, you need to come up with the name of your organization, your address, city, state, and zip code, and the mission statement as to what you're trying to do, and 4 or 5 people that's going to be on your board of directors. And the 5 people will be included. And number 1 will be you, yourself as president and CEO. Number 2 will be your chief financial officer, who is in charge of your funding. Number 3 will be your secretary. Number 4 will be your developmental officer. Number 5 is your director. Now, let me repeat that again. You're going to be the president and CEO. Then someone else is going to be your CFO, chief financial officer. The other person will be your secretary. Then you have your developmental officer and your director. Now, these people that you put on your paperwork at first can be temporary, but during the year after you get approved, you have to have two meetings, and one of them will include the new board members that you will put on there. But right now, we're only going to be working with the board members that you put on there so that they know it's not about you personally, it's about your company. So all I'm saying to you, let's get busy, let's make it happen, and let's get to it as expeditiously as possible. I feel very good about, even though the transition from the administration system has did what they're doing, but the point of it, there's some good points in there and there's some bad points in there. But one of the things with all the TAF and all the things that are going to be cut, it's going to affect you financially all the way around. So in the meantime, when this catastrophic situation starts hitting us, we already got our 501c3, and people can donate, helping you with funds and making sure you stay aboard and stay afloat. Because remember, when Katrina was there, then they came down with all the money. Only people that got the money was the people that had the 501c3. Same things happened up there with the fires in LA, and they lost all that property. People that got 501c3 are not worried about it because they know that they can get donations because those people are trying to help them. So I'm saying to you, as basically as I possibly can get, let's do this. Stop talking about it and be about it. A lot of people got 501c3s stuck in their drawers and everything. They don't have a grant. They don't know where to go to get it. And the point of it is, let's make these 501c3s start to working for you. You got 44 million corporations out there. You got 10,000 foundations out there. You got all these people out here that's giving away 10% of their annual income off rather than paying it in taxes, and you're not getting a dime. Now, what we need to do is to structure ourselves that we can be able to get some of the funding that's available to our community. Right now, it's a lot of things going on, and the next thing is going to be hit is going to be a lot of funding opportunities not available for us that we once had, especially education, especially food, especially all the different tasks that are going on. So right now, you want to be able to have something other than, after they start cutting Social Security 10 to 12% and everything else that they're going to do, there's some other program that you have that's putting money back into your organization where you can keep on going the way you were at first. And the only thing that I feel that would be advantageous for you to do would be the 501c3 and grants. Do not, if you have a 501c3, do not sit around there with it stuck up in your drawers and it's not doing nothing with it. Send your 501c3 to me as expeditiously as possible so I can see what we can do to help you. My email address is Jerry, Jerry Jones, Jones, 7813 at sbcglobal.net. Jerry Jones, 7813 at sbcglobal.net. And I would love to be able to work with you and helping you to get a sponsorship So the sponsorship letter would be going out, and we would be asking $75,000 on your behalf. I don't know if you're going to get it or not, but we've had 18 people that has been getting money from Forbes magazine, Fortune 500 companies, no less than 38 to $50,000. But I'm not the one giving out the money, but we're the one that's writing the program. So all I can tell you is that I'd like to be able to help you to do what you need to do, but I can't help you if I don't know what you're doing. And that paperwork that you don't already got your 501c3 that's sitting in your drawers that's not doing anything, why would you utilize that? Now, if you are revoked or if you haven't been following up, we can help you get reinstated. That's not a problem. But I'm saying to you, what's the use of having it if it's not doing you any good? And we know that over 60 million people got 501c3s, but you need to start utilizing that now since the administration has started cutting programs and cutting different things. So why not come after grants and sponsorship letters out there since you already have a 501c3? Now, if your 501c3 is in delinquent status, we need to help you to bring it back into fruition. My name is Jerry Jones, and I am president and CEO of Mega International. Please get back to me as expeditiously as possible with area code 310-431-4526, or either email me at jerryjones7813 at sbcglobal.net. Jerry Jones 7813 at sbcglobal.net. And in the meantime, you can give me a call, or either you can email me so that I can see your paperwork. Send your paperwork over and then call me or send me an email indicating what it is that your status is that you want to do. And if you don't have a corporation, let's make you get one. And that way we can help you to get your 501c3. We can write your grant, and we can do the sponsorship letter and all that. Now, the cost factor will be predicated on what we have to do in order to be able to help you. If you already got your 501c3, that's one cost. If you got a grant, that's another cost. If you're going to do sponsorship, that's going to be another cost. So all we want to do is to put it together. So you do a LegalZoom is charging $1,900 just for a 501c3, and that's without a grant. Grant writing is $4,800 just for anybody doing just typical grant writing. We do the grant writing, we do the sponsorship letter, and the 501c3, and we keep it up under $2,500. So all I'm saying to you, the filing fee for the IRS is $600. The filing fee for the Secretary of State is $155. And the point of it is, it don't make no difference what state you're in. We can hook it up. As long as you are in a position to tell us where you are, we can work with the Secretary of State, and we can work with the Franchise Tax Board, and we work with the IRS to make sure you get your information. Only thing we may need from you, if you decide that you don't want us to do it and you want to do it yourself, you have to get an EIN number. And an EIN number means that you have to go and give them your Social Security number, and they'll give you an EIN number with your 501c3. And if you don't want that, you give it to us and we'll have it within 2 minutes. So all I'm saying to you, let's do this. Stop talking about it and be about it. My name is Jerry Jones, and I am president and CEO. I'm back, and let's make it happen. I'm back, and let's make it happen. Jerry Jones, 7813 at sbcglobal.net. And tell all your friends this copy of this YouTube onto your page so that they can see, so we can make sure it happens for them as well, so it's for you. And right now, I'm going to be able to be back on a weekly basis where we're going to be able to work together and make this thing transition itself and work with the administration on new things that they're trying to do to keep things not going, so we can make sure that we're on top of our game. It's been a beautiful thing talking to you this afternoon. I look forward to working with you. My name is Jerry Jones, and I am president and CEO of Mega International. My phone number is 310-431-4526. Let's make it happen. Talk to you later. Thank you.